Good morning and happy welcome to today's webinar from the home office. Christian Dangel, Head of Technology at our enterprise partner, Das Web, is on my side to present you the possibilities of the Shopware 6 promotions today. If you have any questions in between, please use the Q&A button in the Zoom interface. And at the end of the webinar, we will try to answer as many questions as possible. One questions will be clarified in advance. Who's actually speaking? My name is Marion Berges. I'm working as a partner marketing manager at Shopware, and I'm also responsible for the webinars. Christian, now you can introduce yourself briefly.
Hey everyone. I'm really happy that so many of you are joining our second webinar about promotions, and you've asked for it. Now it's in English. My name is Christian Daniel. I'm a developer and head of technology at the company Das Web. We're located in South Germany, so in Bavaria near Munich. And in 2018-19, we had the opportunity to work with Shopware on Shopware 6. And one of the things we did was the promotion suite. And my goal for this webinar is not to only tell you, but also show you how you can use the new promotion suite in your daily business. And as time went by, the whole tool got really huge and complex, and you have quite a lot of options and possibilities, but still it is very easy to create your first easy discounts. All right, so let me just share my screen. Good, so I have prepared a demo web shop and a category clothing. And that category contains all our items that we need for today. So we have a few pair of pants, we have t-shirts, and all right. So in times like these, what do you want to do with your shop? Probably you might want to get your customers into purchasing from your online shop. And one of the things you could do is to offer them a free delivery. And sometimes you don't want to fumble around in your Shopware settings and possibly destroy anything regarding your delivery. But the good thing is with Shopware and the promotion suite, it's easy to offer that without doing anything in your core settings. So let me just add a new item to my cart. All right, so you should already see it. We have our free delivery. Instead of $6.50, it's $0. Pretty easy without doing anything from a customer point of view. So let's see what we just did. We go into the administration. Oops. Here we have it. In the administration on the sidebar, there is the section marketing. And in marketing, you have a list of all promotions that are either currently active or have been active in your system. So our first sample is the free delivery, what we just saw. We have some basic settings we'll discuss in sample number 2. And we head over to our discounts. In the discounts, all we just did and all you would need to do is create a new discount, apply it to the shipping costs, and give 100% off. That's pretty easy. So let me just disable our current sample and go over to the next one, sample number 2. So if you create a new promotion, you have all kinds of settings. You can give it a name, you can say whether it's active or not. You also have to provide a sales channel. And the good thing is you can have multiple currently active campaigns, promotion campaigns, being used on different sales channels at the same time. So a pretty flexible and good way to do some good marketing strategies around all your sales channels. Below the sales channels, there is the option to provide option to provide a date range. So whether you want your promotion to be automatically expired on a specific date, or you want to prepare an upcoming promotion that automatically starts on a specific date. So let's go to the redemptions. There are 2 settings. One is total possible redemptions, and the other one is redemptions per customer. If we have a setting with value 0 for both of them, that means our promotion can be used in unlimited time, so no limitations so far. If you, let's say, fill in 1,000 in the total possible redemptions, that means the promotion is only possible to be used 1,000 times. If you, on the other hand, set, let's say, a value of 1 in redemptions per customer, that means it can be used unlimited times, but only once per customer. And the final combination would be to use both of them. So let's say we have 1,000 total possible redemptions and just 1 per customer. That means your first 1,000 customers will get a promotion. And the last setting in that section is the do not combine with setting. That means if you have multiple running promotions with huge discounts, there's possibly the chances you try to avoid that both of them or all of them are being used and you give too much discount. So you can exclude different promotions so that they can't be used at the same time. All right, so in the last section on that page is the promotion code section. This is actually where you decide what needs to be done to use that promotion. So in our previous sample, we had that setting. So it will get or will be added automatically if the conditions are met. We'll see that later on, but no interaction needed from the customer. In that case, we have a general promotion code, which means you really have to manually enter that code, which probably gives a good feeling for some customers. And last but not least is the section with the individual promotion codes. If you check this, you'll get access to the management view. In here, you can create custom and individual codes based on a specific pattern that you can decide on your own. So there are some placeholders you can use. If you just hover the tooltip, you see that you can use random digit, random characters. So I just say, let's create some new individual codes with a random digit, another random digit, and a random character, count 10. And here we go. We have 10 different individual codes we can send out to our customers. And as soon as they get redeemed, we'll immediately see it in here, along with the information what customer did redeem it. And this information can then be used for whatever strategy you have in your shop. But let's get just back to our general code. We use the Easter 2020. And the next thing we're going to have a look is the discounts page. This is basically where the magic happens. If you are here the first time, you need to add a new discount. And a discount consists of 2 basic parts. The first one is apply to. This is where you configure where it should be applied to, what should be considered. So in a previous sample, it was the shipping cost. Now it is all items, the full cart. There's also the entire set and set group, which will be necessary for some samples later on. The next thing is the type. This is where you configure what you want to do with the items. So either percentage discount, an absolute discount, or in that case, a fixed unit price. So depending on what setting you have, there is, of course, the value and some other possible tax feeds. Like in that case, if we have a discount of 25% on the full cart, but somehow our products are pretty expensive, we want to give a limit. We can say, okay, up to a maximum amount of 100 euros. And whenever you have a setting that is used for total amounts, like absolute or the maximum discount value, there's also the option for the advanced prices view. You probably know the case where you have an absolute discount of 100 euros, but somehow it's calculated to be 101.99 US dollars, which doesn't look quite that good. So you can just say it's 100 euros, but also 100.0 US dollars or any other currency. If you open that view, the value that you've entered recently is being calculated automatically based on the current currency rates, but you can change it. It's pretty up to you. All right, so let's get back to our card, 25 off percentage, and just use that one. Let me just copy my code, refresh my card, enter it here, and here we have it, 25 off on my card. All right, so let's disable sample number 2 and head on to sample number 3 and activate it. In sample number 3, we try to give a discount on a specific range of products, the so-called sales t-shirts in our webinar. And all these products should get a fixed unit price for 10 euros each item. And this is the first time when we use Shopware rules. Rules are not really part of the promotion suite, more of Shopware core. That's why we go and check that one out. If we open the settings, shop and rule builder, there is a list of all rules. So what are rules? Rules are ready to use filters that helps you to immediately gain access to, let's say, all customers of Germany, all new customers, all products that are in a specific category and all that stuff. I've prepared a few. If we just open our sales t-shirts, if you create a new rule, you can, of course, set a name, a priority, but the most interesting part is the conditions section down there. So that's where you can say, okay, I want to do either a customer group or a line item with a certain tag, amount, value. And in the case of our Shopware promotion webinar, my sales t-shirt means the line items should be t-shirt A, B, or C. That's the filtered result of my sales t-shirts. New Shopware versions and upcoming versions will get more and more rules you can use and that help you to maintain everything in a way better way. So there will be things like get me all products of a certain category, or get me all red or blue t-shirts and all that stuff. So more and more rules will come. But for now, we just say, okay, that's our rules, no matter what is inside. And the great thing with Shopware core rules is you can use it everywhere around the system. So whether it's in the promotion suite or it's in your delivery settings. So Express should only be possible for some specific conditions for German customers or whatever. So let's go back to our promotion. We're in sample number 3 and head over to our discounts. As you might have seen, that's the discount we've seen earlier. If we check this, there is a new option, lots of new options. So how does a discount work like? I would say it's like a funnel system. So on top with the wide range, you say, okay, where do I want to apply my discount on? Then I can filter it and reduce it to be only my sales t-shirts within the whole cart. Then there are different options to sort it, where the price is ascending, to say, okay, take every result for a discount or just every second. And how often it should be used. So maybe for every item or just the first one, the cheapest one in that case. So in our case, we have a discount for the whole cart, all our sales t-shirt, and just keep that to unlimited and use a fixed unit price with 10 euros. So let me just remove the pair of pants, add a t-shirt, probably let's do 2, enter the code, and we have final result 20 euros. That's it. All right, so disable sample 3 and go on to sample number 4, which is almost the same, but shows another pretty cool feature with the new promotion suite. So if we go to discounts, you'll see that it's possible to have multiple discounts in one promotion. And that means we have almost the same identical settings, but now we have our sales pants which will be offered with a 15% discount, while on the other hand, at the same time with the same single code, all sales t-shirts will get 10%. So let me just copy that code. It's active. We have a t-shirt. I enter the code. We have our, I think, 10% off for the t-shirts, no additional discount because we just have no pants in there. Let's go to clothing, add our pants. You already see it. We have our second discount, which is 15% only for the pair of pants. All right, so sample number 5. And sample number 5 is a pretty cool thing, I think. You probably know the use case where you have some special VIP customers or a certain club membership. And every customer in that customer group or club member customer should get automatically 5% off on every purchase on the full card. And also that could be done pretty easy with Shopware 6. So all I need is, besides the basic settings, is in promotion codes to turn off anything. So like our first sample, it should be added automatically as soon as the conditions are met. And in discounts, we just say, okay, card with 5% off. All right, so next thing is, it's the first time we're going to check out the preconditions page. Preconditions mean these are different rules. And as soon as they are valid, your promotion is eligible and can be used. The page is split into 3 different sections. The first target group section focuses more on the customer. So there should be rules like, is it a German, a UK customer? Is it a new customer? Or is it even a customer that has recently subscribed to your newsletter system? In our case, it's a club member customer. You can, of course, assign also individual customers down here. The middle section, qualified shopping carts, that one focuses more on how does your cart look like. So what is the threshold amount, probably a minimum amount of quantities and all that stuff around the cart. And in the qualified orders below, this is more about the scope of your checkout. So do you use a special payment method like maybe PayPal, or the discount is only possible for express deliveries? So all these things, but the cool thing, this is all rule-based, so you just create your rules and use them here. And that's what we do. I've activated my club membership promotion. Just refresh it here. I didn't sign in with an existing user, so I have no discount. So let's see how the rule looks like. The rule says club member means you have to be in the customer group club member, which I've created. Good thing is I've prepared a customer who is already in that group. So let me just copy the mail and sign in. All right, so let's go to the shopping cart, and there we have it, 5% off for all users that are in a specific customer group like the club membership. And the good thing is, your customers can, of course, use additional discounts and promotions on top of that, as soon as they're not excluded with the do not combine functionality. Great, so let's just make sure this one's not active anymore and go over to sample number 6. The next sample is the first interesting sample with packages and bundlings. So what should we do? I want to sell from my specific range of sales t-shirts a package of 3 items, so purchase 3 of these t-shirts and probably get them all for a fixed price, but only for the first cheapest package. Okay, so we go back to our preconditions, to the qualified shopping cart and activate the experimental features. At the moment, still experimental, but working. There's the feature promotion sets and set groups. So let's see, what is a set group, or what are these groups? A product set is, I would say, a combination of different items. So maybe a pair of pants and a t-shirt, or a bundle of different t-shirts, a package. And to have such a product set, all groups that are in that set need to be fulfilled once. So in our case, I just create one group that faces and only is applied to the sales t-shirts, again with the Shopware core rules. And then I say, I want to bundle a package or build a new group with a quantity of 3 price ascending. So that means if we have, let's say, 4 t-shirts of that sale t-shirt rule, only the 3 cheapest t-shirts are being bundled into a single group. If we have 6 t-shirts, we have 2 groups. That's how it works. All right, so that's everything we need in that case. You can, of course, use other different settings. So you can build groups using amounts, so the gross price or net price. And that part is also pretty good exposed for developers. So maybe there's a need to build new groups based on weight or on a volume for shipping. So that can be enhanced. All right, so one of the most important things when speaking about promotions and settings is in the preconditions. Where we are at the moment, if we speak about groups, this is only about defining groups and not using it. So we have defined the precondition that we need 3 of these t-shirts. Now we should use it. And now it's the first time in apply that we use a specific set group, number 1, which is our package of t-shirts. We also use the advanced system and say, okay, our result, which is the bundle, should only get a discount for the first one, the cheapest one. And down there in type, we just say, okay, a fixed unit price, which makes sure that all items inside that bundle get that price of 10 euros. Good, so let's give it a try. Let me go to my cart. Let's just remove our pants. And let's say we have our 3 t-shirts, add it, and there we have it. One more time, it's 30 euros in the end, but only the first package is being discounted with that fixed unit price. All right. Now to a very, very interesting sample. Let's do a bundle discount. What is a bundle discount in my case? I want to sell, let's say, 1 pair of pants in combination with 1 t-shirt, all coming from my specific range of sales products, sales t-shirts, sales pants. And let's say the first cheapest bundle is being sold for a final price of 60 euros for both items. All right, so these settings are all pretty much the same. We go back to our preconditions and use our product set and set groups one more time, but this time just a bit different than before. We now focus not on a single specific group, but on the full product set, which means all groups should be at least fulfilled once to build one set. So we have 2 simple groups, one for our pants, the other one for the t-shirts, and both of the groups bundled with a quantity of 1. So that means as soon as we have from our range of sales products 1 pair of pants and 1 t-shirt, 1 product set is being built. If we have 2, then we have 2 product sets. All right, so we just defined what we should have as precondition, now again to the discounts, because we want to use it. This time, we want to apply and create a discount on the entire set. So that means a combination of both products. And one more time, we just say the first price ascending, only the first one is being discounted, but now not with a fixed unit price, but a fixed price, which makes sure of 60 euros. In that case, Shopware or the promotion suite makes sure to calculate everything that the end result is 60 euro. So let's give it a try. We have our bundle code. I need this one, and we just add it. And there we have it. Let me just go back to just one product set. We have a final result of 60 euros, but only for the first one. And with this use case, I want to give a pretty cool hint for goods management systems. You see, it could really get somehow complex. What is the composition of our discount item? How many products are being involved in what quantities, what price, and all this stuff. And if you export all that checkout order data to a goods management system, and one day your customer wants a refund, a partial refund for, let's say, just the t-shirt, one t-shirt, it could get somehow pretty tricky with if you've included a promotion or a discount. It can and will get tricky if we're speaking about what should you refund, how much is that particular product worth the price. So in Shopware 5, that was a pretty interesting thing for us developers to recalculate everything. In Shopware 6, Shopware already does this for you. So to all developers out there, that discount line item, that one contains the full composition, how it's been made of. So it's a composition in the payload, so you can read it. It consists what t-shirts are involved, what quantities, and for what price. The default behavior of Shopware, however, is you have one discount line item, an aggregated one with all the data that you can use, but somehow your goods management system probably requires to have discount data inside every single product line item. This needs to be developed, but compared to Shopware 5, you already have everything you need. You have it calculated. You just need to restructure it. Or if you just want a different, let's say, front-end behavior to not have a single line item, but to somehow display the discount next to each line item, can be done. Data is there. You just need to restructure it. All right, so on to our last and final sample. It's free for 2. So I try to allow my customers to select 3 of my t-shirts, my sales t-shirts, and only purchase 2 of them. So the cheapest one is for free. I go back to my preconditions, open the set groups, and my minimum requirement and condition is they need to have at least 3 of these items in that promotion. So I just have another quantity of 3 with my sales t-shirts. Then I go over to my discounts, focus on the full cart. But then I say in my funnel system, you only consider in the whole cart the sales t-shirts and use the first cheapest one and make sure it gets 100% off. So it's free. All right, so let's copy the code, make sure it's active. The other one's not active anymore. And remove our pants. And let's do this. I have 2 of my 29 euro t-shirts, and I'll just add a cheaper one for 19. Oops. All right, so after applying the code, you see the cheaper one for 19 euro gets automatically discounted and is now free. And if I just increase my quantity, it's still free. All right, so that's everything for now about the promotion suite. Before we head over to your questions, let me just do a short recap. I want to focus on what we have in Shopware 6 compared to what we had in Shopware 5. So first thing is, the promotion suite comes with every Shopware 6 version out of the box. So no extra costs, no extra plugin, everyone can use it. So the next thing is, the first time ever, it's finally possible to have multiple discounts in one single cart. So not only multiple discounts, but also multiple promotions and codes. Also, it's finally possible to have promotions being automatically added without any user interaction, so no codes required. Also, it's performance improved, so it kind of uses the Shopware core rule system, and it should really work easy and smooth, so you don't see any performance problems. And last but not least, as you've seen, it has quite a lot of options, possibilities. So I would say you can be really, really creative when doing customer marketing campaigns. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening. Back to Marian.
One last point, if you have any further questions after our sessions, please feel free to come back to us from Shopware. Write an email to sales@shopware.com to clear detailed questions, or write an email to hallo German at dasisweb.de. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Have a good day. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.